I've delayed this video for so long that I just have to get it out at this point. No more delays. Here are my experiences after 3 months of using the Chin Phone F21 Pro. It's a phone. That's honestly all I can say. As a T9 pad, Android 12, the model that I have has 32 gigs of memory, 3 gigs of RAM, no SD card slot, and very limited connectivity in my area. The hardware and software are what you would expect, and without echoing what every other review, including my announcement video, I'll just say it's alright. So why did I put off making this for so long if I just summed it up in less than a minute 30? Honestly, I found it pretty pointless, and I regret making it a bigger deal than it was. Throughout the process, I came to realize that I was trying to compromise with features that I would have honestly preferred having. Between when I made my announcement video and now, I use the Alcatel Go Flip 3 for about 1 to 2 months, dumping all my music onto an SD card, using Google Maps to check the bus schedule, etc. The more I use the phone, the more I realize how much I'd prefer having something with an Android base, because since most of what I do would be a lot easier if I just had that Android base. The convenience is something to get away from, and I do understand that. Not everything needs to be super convenient all the time, but what I took away from this more than anything is, in terms of a secondary phone, all you need is a dirt cheap plan and any old smartphone, and it does the job fine, so long as you only load exactly what you need and nothing else. I technically don't even use a dumb phone right now. I use a Google Pixel 3a that I bought secondhand off eBay for $60, and I've been loving it. And best of all, if you're into de-googling and using custom ROMs or whatever on your Android devices, Pixels are probably the best way to go. Being aware of what you need to do versus something you'd want to do in an ideal world are two completely different things. There are features that I would like in a phone that I thought I would like to have in an ideal world, but I realized more and more that I would just prefer having them in general instead of just wishing they were there. And that would include Spotify access and an easier time navigating Google Maps and being able to cross-reference transit schedules easily, and multitasking. Those are all things that I thought that I could live without. In my area, we have this transit app where you can see in real time where buses are. On Google Maps, it's slower, but it's more accurate with this other app, and it's only on Android and iOS. So I would find myself frequently, even when I had this dumb phone, I would pull out my iPhone and I would start checking that for transit, and then I would find myself in a loophole. Essentially, if you think it would be a luxury, just write it off and don't install it onto your Focus phone. My Focus phone has it has a game on it, and it has chess. That's it. It has chess, and I only use it to play against bots, and it has a YouTube clone because I download videos to listen to. That's it. Those are the only distractions I have on it. Aside from that, it's only essentials. If you're stuck doom scrolling because you're holding off doing something, make yourself aware of it and try and challenge yourself and question yourself as to why you're holding it off. If you can't come up with an answer that's reasonable enough to do so, then that's when you should be putting your phone somewhere else and doing what's necessary. Don't beat yourself up over slipping, and don't be negative towards yourself because you aren't where you want to be. See it as it is and just accept it, and then continue trying to live the way you want to live, because nothing positive comes out of being constantly negative towards yourself. And yeah, that's all.